Hey everyone, in the next video you're about to see, we are replacing a kitchen faucet. The previous faucet started leaking, the lever didn't really work properly, and I was looking at finding like the lever cartridges but couldn't find any, so I decided to just get a new faucet. Because we had a two-hole faucet, those are very hard to find apparently, but because we had a two-hole faucet, I decided to just take one of the holes and put a soap dispenser in. Very easy DIY, although tight. This is the video that shows how to do it, what the product looks like, and the entire process of doing it. I think before we kind of jump into the videos, I think it's important to understand one thing, I think it's critical for the understanding of like all the videos in this channel. I have no formal training. I am a software engineer. I'm not in the trades. I've never been in the trades. I just DIY because it is cheaper and easier for me to just do the work myself than waiting and scheduling and calling and getting bids and stuff like that. This is in no way like the only way of life or the only way of doing things. But really this is the way that I believe in doing it. And I want to show the reason I put these videos up and the reason I have this intro to like a changing a faucet video. You can do it yourself too. I'm not special in any way. I don't have any specialized tools or any specialized training. I look at a few YouTube videos, just maybe like this one. And if you enjoy watching, then please like and subscribe. And then I just go and I do it, and I fully accept that I may mess up, and I fully accept that things may break, and I fully accept all of the rest of the implications that can happen. So without further ado, let's jump right into the video. And in this video, I don't really do a lot of talking through, but I'll do voiceover. So hope you enjoy this format. It's a kind of new format for me, just like all of YouTube. And yeah, enjoy the video. So first thing first, had to clear out the cabinet under the sink. My son helped, as you can see, and we put everything in a bin just to make sure everything is clear and dry. After that, I kind of looked at the bottom, seeing what we're dealing with. The right side is the faucet, and the left side here is the cartridge, the lever. As you can see, 2 screws on the right side and 1 bolt on the left side. However, and I saved you from the video, the faucet came out really easy, as you can see here on the left side, but the cartridge bolt just wouldn't move. There were 2 nuts there and they just wouldn't move. And it's super tight to get a wrench in there or any sort of lever or leverage, So I tried dealing with it from the top. I left this part in the video to show you, hey, not always do things work out smoothly, and sometimes you kind of have to think on your feet and work with the flow. And this is what I'm doing here, and the bolt is rusted out, so it's hard to take off. But in a second here, I'm able to take that off, but very quickly understand again that it's not coming out that way either. So I had to again go under the sink and deal with it. And here, after I took it out, here are the bolts, as you can see, super rusted out. But eventually it came out with a little bit of like elbow grease, I guess. And then this is the nut for the faucet. So I scraped off some of it. It's a little bit earlier in the video. As you can see, the cartridge is still here. But cleaned up, making sure everything is nice and dry, and I have a good seal to put the faucet on. Switching gears here for a second, this is the Faucet box, and as you can see, these are all the parts. This one is this is the head, and then this is the installation tool. Just easier to get the nut on the stem. We have the hose, we have all the nuts and washers, and then this is a plate that you need to use if you're replacing this with a 2-hole faucet or a 3-hole faucet. I decided to not use this plate and instead put a soap dispenser, as I said in the intro for this video. But nonetheless, it comes in the box. And then this is the rubber seal or plastic seal, and it goes right there at the bottom. And that's the only thing you need to put in the you need to put on the faucet in order to put it into the sink. So as you can see here, very straightforward. Everything is designed to fit into this hole, and it fits pretty nicely. So the shank and everything just fit nicely. And here I am already making a mistake. So as you can see here on the right side where I put the lever, it kind of interferes when I want to put on the soap dispenser. I find that out later in the video and you'll see me fix this mistake. And here this is sped up obviously, but I'm just putting on the nut, making sure the faucet is tight. My wife is helping from the top, holding the faucet in place, but you know, really just screwing on the nut, making sure it's tight, making sure that the washer is in place, making sure that the seal is in place. It's really straightforward. It takes about 5 minutes. The hardest part is that it's just super tight under here. You know, you're working in a cabinet and you're working under the sink, and there's really not a lot of room in there to kind of really see what you're doing and also do it. So this is the most challenging part. And I use a screwdriver just to get a little bit more leverage on this, but I don't really over tighten, just to make sure that, you know, I don't break off the plastic and then I don't have the tool anymore for the future. So there's really no benefit in over tightening this. All you need is just to have a water seal in place. So putting on the hose, and then as you can see here, I'm struggling, and then found out I have the cap on, and then putting on the hoses in place, hot to hot and cold to cold. And as you can see, I fixed the mistake of where the lever goes. Testing the faucet, everything works as it should. And then really quickly putting on the soap dispenser, seeing what comes on the top, what's from the bottom, and then saved you the video, but it works. And we have a CAT seal of approval. All right, so that was it. I think the entire process took close to an hour. And honestly, the hardest part was taking out the old faucet cartridge. It is very tight in there to reach, and like you're reaching under the sink, and I'm not a small guy. But that's the hardest part, is just getting it out and kind of reaching into the screws and reaching into the bolts and stuff like that. But the rest is very straightforward, super easy DIY in 1 hour, and it's done. And as you can see, the CAT approved. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. And if you did, then please like and subscribe. See you in the next one.